solve problems here too.
Yes, we can solve
We can
problems
do
here.
everything. We need to stay online. I feel like if we go another 10 hours, we could really sort through some big stuff. Um, Kelly, I want to ask you there's two words that I don't like to use, and I try and really keep them out of TWIC. One is should, and one is just, like the minimizing, like I'm
Right.
just,
Yeah.
and not shoulding. But if you did the explant again,
Right.
what's the warning that you would put to, like, if you were speaking to 1,000 women right now who are all going for explant, what advice would you give them?
To not trust anybody's opinion, um, to not trust anybody else's advice, besides your own, and to interview 3 doctors to do it. I never did that. I trusted my guy, that I used, and just wanted them out. And seems like Stacey sort of did the same thing with finding someone that was local and more convenient. That was me. It was convenient going into Toronto to get it done. Convenient, just want them out. And um and to honor your health first, like, just, to set yourself up so that you have zero regrets, or as little amount of regret as possible, but asking yourself, did I do everything possible to choose the right explant doctor? Did I research minimum 3 and feel good, like energetically connecting to the guy on a frequency level that he gets you, he thinks like you, or she thinks like you? Because that's what's important, because when you're open and you're under anesthetic, you are not there to be your advocate any longer. And so you have to trust them to make the right decisions as you would make a decision for yourself.
Thank you. I really, like, my heart feels like I think about both of you waking up from that surgery, and I think, like, go you for having it, go you for identifying it, go you for now using it and sharing what you've learned to help others, all of those things. And then I think about, like, makes me want to cry thinking about you waking up from doing this amazing thing, this bold thing, this elective thing, and not feeling like they hadn't followed through on what you thought you were getting.
Mhm.
And that fucking pisses me off. Like it's really, I'm reflecting that back because I want you guys to feel seen and heard, because you really are. But also that whole idea of, like, I want to shake that doctor and say, like, how dare, like, you're not God. Like, if you hire somebody to cook you a hamburger and they serve you pizza instead, you send it back to the kitchen. You're very quick to complain about that. What recourse do we have when we are not our own advocate? We are under anesthetic, we are in there. We really need to trust that person, and there's a lack of trust. And, this whole conversation feels like it's vilifying the medical system to somebody who's not aware of this. And it's not meant to be negative or attack. It's meant to bring hope. And the hope is in yourself, and the hope is in each other. And so I just think you're both, like, vital. And speaking your voice and speaking your story can't be easy. And I know that neither of you think it's a choice. It's like, no, this is just what I'm doing. Um, and I really do think that conversations can heal the world. And I think if we spoke to each other, we would feel less alone and less trusting of that power. Is there, Stacey, anything to add to that, to, you know, instead of being sort of negative, like, what's the empowering side of this, is to use your regret to do something good with it, to, if you're going to fuck up, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. And I've done it on a couple of different, I guess that's my thing. I make my message. Because, I had digestive issues forever, and colonics helped me. So I opened a colonics clinic, and then I had weight issues for years, 50 pounds. And I finally kicked that completely. And so then I'm helping other women do that. And now with the implants, and